Oh.
You tell them what happened last night?
We're doing so good.
All right.
I literally just forgot how to go live. Okay. Should
Okay. They said they're going to fix it?
Starting.
Oh, okay. All right. Bye. I love you. You'll be here when the show comes
Oh
on.
my gosh, guys, we are live with direct endorsement and Smile Train. Hop aboard the Smile Train.
Hop aboard. I like it. New logo.
We're going to be live for the next hour. Ask questions, and people are going to tell us what they're asking.
Yeah, and then some surprises.
Wait, introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, I'm Ikea from Smile Train. I'll be talking more about the charity in like 2 seconds.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's the expert, so when I say things wrong, she'll cover it for me. Okay, I'm going to hand the phone off just so you know.
And we're live with direct endorsements.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't
we
link
live?
too. I think we might be live.
I think
yeah.
so. I
Yeah.
think we're there.
We are live.
Hi,
And then I have to open this up, and everything is coming in, so the questions that are going to be asked will
all
come through
happening.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting.
I'm making sure that
This is our
Smile
comfort
Train
bear.
bear.
Yes.
Is this like the right positioning here? I feel like I need to be like over here or something. Is this good?
I like the little
shimmy.
little shimmy to begin.
I'll get more comfortable in these seats.
Get cozy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone, settle in. We have the next hour to get
Yeah,
to know
we
each
do.
other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if, there's questions coming in. I think we are live. So we're on a platform called Direct Endorsements. Direct Endorsements is about bringing celebrities and influencers together to promote charities. We actually sell these t-shirts that are right here, signed by the amazing Olivia Jordan, a Miss USA 2015. So we're really excited to have her on the show. We're really excited to have Kia from Smile Train. One thing about direct endorsements, we try to find the best causes out there to help and give back. And we believe that Smile Train is, by far one of the most amazing things. I mean, helping people with the cleft lips, and I mean, Kia can tell you a little bit more about it. And Olivia Jordan, who supports this charity. We're really happy to have them both on the show. So I'd love to kind of hear a little bit more about the charity.
Yeah.
And
Thank you. Yeah. Well, hi, everyone. My name's Ikea from Smile Train, and Smile Train is the world's largest cleft charity. We have a sustainable model where we work with local doctors in the area to provide training and funding and resources so that they can provide 100% free cleft surgery for children right there in their own local communities. Yeah. So it's our vision that any child, no matter what his circumstances or no matter where she lives, can have a full and healthy and productive life. And that's why we're here today.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
And a little bit, so where are you guys located at currently?
So we're based in New York, but we operate out of over 85 different countries. So we are worldwide, helping children no matter where they need it. And we support local surgeons 365 days out of the year. So every day out of the year, we are helping children create smiles.
That is amazing.
It's one of the things that I love about your charity, and why I think I really got so attached to it, is that you literally teach local doctors these skills and give them the tools necessary.
That's right.
And so it can just serve so many people, and that's like one of the things I love about Smile Train. It's not like giving a man a fish because then he eats for the day. It's teaching a man to fish.
That's right.
I love that about Smile Train.
That's our model, actually. Yeah,
okay.
exactly. So we're not only helping the child, but we're helping the families.
Yes.
We're helping the local communities. We're really sewing into the local communities, and so that's what makes us so special.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So just to let you guys know, everybody who is watching, so this is a live Q&A, so you can ask Olivia any questions you want. You can ask Kia, of course,
Real
Kia.
expert.
Ikea, any questions you want. So please feel free to ask questions. We are going to be signing things. So if it's your birthday or something special, you want Olivia to say happy birthday to you or Chris or whoever you are out there. Please let's start asking questions. And we are going live. So it is directendorsements.com. and hopefully that we can start asking questions and getting to know both IKEA and Olivia, and also the amazing charity that we are supporting.
Right. I want to show off the goods though.
Please, we love this.
We have the black t-shirts, we have the white t-shirts, we have them in tank version. It's just all about spreading smiles, y'all, which is what
the tank version you have on too, right?
I'm wearing the tank.
It is summer, so come on, everybody.
I love the white. The black looks good on you.
Oh, thank you. For the
then
gentlemen out there.
The first 100 of you that buy a shirt, I will include one of my limited edition Miss USA 2015 autograph cards. Y'all, I hold onto these only for charitable causes. And so their time is running out with these. We're not reprinted anymore. I'm no longer Miss USA, but for the first 100 of you that want to support and get a shirt, you'll get one of these too.
I feel like I need one of those. You look so good. Wow. This is amazing. You gotta check this out.
99 left.
I'm 99. I'm actually gonna put this right in my room, frame it right next there. People are gonna walk in and be like, who's that? Oh, it's one of my good friends, Olivia.
Casual.
I love it. Well, thank you so much.
Of course.
So we do have a couple questions that have come in, which is great. So the first one is, what got you started with Smile Train, and why did you both decide to jump on that charity over a lot of the charities that are out there? So what was the passion that drove you to that charity?
I feel like it was something a little serendipitous for me. When I was Miss USA, Smile Train connected with the Miss Universe organization. They just felt like it was perfect alignment because Miss Universe is such a global entity. We're represented in something over 85 countries, so it just was good. It was good unity that we could work together and spread some awareness. But my heart just connected because I got to go to Haiti and see one of the surgeries and meet families that have been affected by this. And I just didn't realize that cleft was just, something that happens. 1 in 700 children are born with cleft. To my knowledge, they don't fully know why it happens, and it happens in every kind of demographic. But some people have access to pay for surgery, in a country that has insurance. But there's so many people that can't, and it stops children from being able to feed properly, and it just can be so detrimental from a nutritional standpoint and a health standpoint, but also emotionally, to not be able to smile, for the family to not be able to see their child smile. Is so painful, and to be able to change that with just $250, I was like, I can get behind that.
That is pretty impressive.
$250, you can literally change not only one person's life, but their entire family. We can all do that.
We can do that.
Oh yeah.
$250.
And think about, how much it changes that person's life. The confidence. How they feel. Waking up every morning. It's like, I can't even imagine. I get the chills just talking about it. I feel your passion just sitting next to both of you. And it's just so amazing that is something you chose, because it's something that makes such a big difference in not only their world and being able to go after all the different countries that you're going in. It's so amazing. So we really appreciate it. And that is a great reason why to get involved.
That's right. Yeah, one of our surgeries costs as little as $250 and takes as little as 45 minutes. So this is like a very correctable surgery that it just takes a little bit of effort, and we can totally transform a person's life. I know, amazing.
$250, and it's just like.
And that's it. And these are children who have difficulty feeding from a bottle, obviously, speaking, hearing, and then the social stigma around it, right? They go to school, they get teased, and then they become, they want to stay home with their families. Well, then who's going to stay home with that child in a family that, needs 2 people to go to work and earn a living and put food on the table? So it's a holistic issue, and that's why I became really passionate about it.
And there's so much psychology behind smiling, just fake smiling tricks your brain into thinking you're happy. So for someone not to have the physical ability to do that, I just can't imagine how devastating that would be, and how devastating it would be as a mother to have a child and feel like it's your fault, even though it's not, and all the social stigma around that for the parents. So yeah, we can we can literally change the world with $250 a
there you
surgery.
go. Smile Train and the t-shirts, right? So these
And the
t-shirts are
t-shirts.
great.
That's
So not only, you know, are you helping him when you buy this amazing t-shirt with Olivia, but you're also helping Smile Train. So we do have another question for Olivia. So Olivia, what age did you start knowing that you wanted to join the pageants, and what made you want to go and run for Miss USA?
Oh, good question. I always watched pageants when I was growing up, but I honestly never thought that I could do that.
What?
It just seemed crazy. I was like, they're like strutting in bikinis and they're answering these very
like they're
difficult
walking
questions.
around.
I'm not down. But I was pursuing acting in Los Angeles, and I just hadn't really like hit my big break yet, and realized that these Miss USAs were getting great opportunities and meeting great people, and were really confident. So I actually kind of entered pageants to help myself grow, if that makes sense. So I was like, I want to be that confident girl that's at the party, but I was really shy naturally. So I learned the skill set and started competing when I was 23 and was in pageants collectively for 4 years. And then pageant retired. People ask me if I'm going to compete. I'm like, y'all, you retire at the top. Do Miss USA.
You're Miss USA. You're going for it. You're
That's
gone.
true. Do you have any favorite memories from your pageant experience?
Honestly, going to Haiti was one of my best memories. It was incredible. We just had like a great team that went, and we got to witness the surgery.
Wow.
And I had never been to Haiti, and it's like this beautiful country that also is really affected by the natural disasters that they're still recovering, poverty, but just like the most wonderful, happy, loving people.
Yes.
So that was a huge highlight, and then also meeting Oprah.
Oh, wow. There you go. That's pretty amazing.
Those are my two.
There's actually some rumors that Oprah's moving right around here somewhere.
No.
Really?
Oh my
You know,
God.
I'm gonna like have to like hunt down her house and try to find it.
Wow.
Over by the Strand.
So
Yeah,
we're going to stay over until
I know,
Oprah comes
right?
out.
You'll see us with binoculars. Oprah.
That's so funny.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
And if you're interested in going on a journey like Haiti or getting involved with Smile Train, feel free to visit us at smiletrain.org, or you can follow us at Smile Train on all the platforms.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have another question. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry. It is live, so no. So what was the hardest thing that for you, joining the pageant? I mean, they make you do a lot of different things, and I mean, it's very, watching it, I'm like, wow, I can't believe, the talent you have to have and the certain things you got to do. I mean, what would you say was the hardest thing for you stepping out and really, going after it?
Honestly, I think the hardest part was the interview, because you just never know what's going to come at you, and you don't want to have a YouTube moment of just like your brain going blank, which happens. So that was, I had to really double down on interview training, and I feel like all of my conversations for like the 2 years heading towards Miss USA, like every dinner table, it was like, so what are your thoughts on peace in the Middle East? Like it was, I was like quizzing all of my friends and family to get my head in the game. So it was an interesting time. Like I didn't have light conversations at that time in my life. I was like, okay, but tell me your real thoughts about
Oh, wow. Yeah, talking about interviewing, I actually forgot to introduce myself in the beginning of the interview. Well, good thing it's live, but I'm Sam Winkler. I'm with Direct Endorsements, which we talked about. I'm actually a young entrepreneur, so I've started companies since I was 18 years old. I've taken companies public before I was 20, and now I'm a CEO and co-founder of a company called Liquipel, which we're one of the largest distributors for nano coatings, technology cases, etc. And now I'm in the same type of boat where it's about giving back. And so that's why I was so excited to get involved with Direct Endorsements, because it's about that ripple effect, right? If you can throw that rock in the pond, you see the ripple effect, and you make a difference in people's lives. I mean, that's why you're put on this planet, in my mind.
That's
so,
right.
Being a young entrepreneur at the age I started, and being able to give back is the key to why I'm here. So, and I got lucky, and I was able to host this amazing show today. So I'm very happy.
We're happy you're here.
Yeah. So, even though you're going to be
keeping us
hosting.
together.
Olivia's going to be hosting the next one with Taylor Kniff, which is after this. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I'll be here all day.
Yeah, we're trying to keep her here all day. So that's a little bit about me.
Yeah.
And then we do have another. 1 second. We have one more. We have another question. So. Where do you buy the shirts? Okay, that is a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We got that.
Yeah. So I'm sure you've seen all the stories where they say swipe up on your Instagram and all that good stuff, but it's at directendorsements.com. So you can go to directendorsements.com and you can actually buy the shirts right there. They will be signed, and like Olivia was saying, the first 100 people, well now 99 because I had to steal one.
But 99 of y'all can have a Miss USA limited edition autograph card that I signed myself.
Yeah, and all the T-shirts, by the way, that she signed.
That's right.
Which I kind of feel bad because she's sitting here signing, hundreds and hundreds of T-shirts. I'm like, her hand's gonna get a little tired signing all these things, but it's for the fans, right?
Yeah,
so it's for
so
a good
worth
cause.
it.
That's
So
right.
Yeah.
And I love the way Olivia tied your T-shirt today. Like there's so many different ways to wear them.
That is
A little
great.
knot in the front, a knot on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On the side,
A roll up
back,
of the sleeves.
Roll the sleeves.
I've
That's a
seen-
good touch.
If you notice, actually, all of our T-shirts are a little bit different.
It's true.
Everyone
I got the roll up the sleeve, you got the tied in the front, and then you
I
got
just
the
have-
original.
Yeah, I have the, what is it called? The French tuck?
Oh,
The
yeah,
French
the
tie. I
French
learned that
tuck.
from Queer Eye.
And
I did!
Not only that, but
Yes.
I mean, so we made these for the show, but yours is like the original.
It is.
Smile
This is the Smile
Train
Train
Yeah.
shirt. That's right. Yeah.
So
Wait,
there-
also the
Yep.
message on the shirts, you guys, smile. It's super simple. We just want to do that as a reminder that as you're walking through the world that people smile. When you see the word smile, don't you smile? When you see someone smile, don't
Oh,
you
yeah.
smile?
It's contagious.
And Smile Train's all about spreading smiles.
That's
so
right.
the shirts are trying to mimic that energy.
Oh yeah,
right.
and when exactly, like you walk by and you see that shirt, all I want to do is smile.
It's true. So we're spreading positivity and light in the world just by
Yes.
wearing a shirt, just by getting a shirt today.
Yeah.
So
Basically,
Ikea-
you're changing the world.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
Actually. So I know you're getting all the questions. Now you're gonna have to get some.
Ikea, we need you to be the expert.
Oh my gosh.
You're the
Okay.
expert. So the question is, where have you traveled and where have you
Ooh.
seen the amazing things happen that got you involved with Smile Train?
Wow. Okay. So I have not yet traveled for Smile Train yet. It's coming up, but we go to all over places. Like my manager has been to, I think, about 40 different countries. Yeah. We have a trip coming up in Guatemala, which I'm really excited about. So some of the people who are involved in fundraising within their own communities, within their own networks, have been such great supporters of us that we're sending them over to Guatemala. So you can do that too. You can create a Skating for Smiles party, or you can do anything to create smiles. And like we said, it only takes $250. That's something that anyone can raise just by asking friends and family. And once you reach a certain threshold, then we send you over to witness some of the surgeries yourself and meet the patients and the parents.
You know what I
It's
just
so
heard,
cool.
right? So I just heard skating, smile for skateboarding or something, right? So
Yeah.
we got Greg Luska in the building. Where's Mr. Greg? Did he leave?
Do you have a skateboard?
Oh, here he is.
We're throwing you in.
So we're throwing Greg into the works. This is Greg Luska. So
Thank you
he's
so much for coming out today.
God.
Yeah,
X Games
thank
winner.
you.
Excited to have
So
you
how
guys.
many times have you won the X Games?
I'm a 2-time gold medalist with X Games.
Oh.
3 times medalist with the Tampa Pro, the Money Move Cup, which was 160 grand.
That's a good one.
And I'm from the Midwest and came out here and enjoying Southern California. I've been here for about 12 years, and we give back to charity, so I've given back to, I'm part of the Sheckler Foundation. Also Make-A-Wish, and excited to...
Well, did you
And
just
one
hear?
day you'll do a Skating for Smiles.
There you
Yeah.
go for Smile Train.
Yes.
Yes.
So we were just talking about,
Bring it in.
Smile Train, and I was like, I got to bring you on board because next thing we got to do, it's the Smile Train for skateboarders.
Yeah.
That'd be killer. That'd be
Yeah.
killer.
You know, so we'll have to get you on that.
Yeah, right on the
That's
spot.
right.
So when's the date? No, just kidding. Well,
Yeah.
we appreciate you coming here too. We've done a couple shows with Greg as well.
Yeah.
I was the second show with direct endorsement. They've done a lot of cool stuff with Chuck Liddell, 30 Heads, myself. Now we got Olivia. We got more people coming later on
Yeah,
today.
we have JJ, who's a secret guest, which I don't know if I was supposed to say, but oh, oops. Well, when JJ who? No, he'll be great. I think he might have already posted it. Yeah. So
secrets being revealed.
Yeah, and I thought we had another special guest where we're going to show a little bit of magic on the show. So we have some magic coming. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go.
So we got some more questions coming in here.
Yeah, we got some questions coming.
All the questions.
And it's all live, so like there's no scripts here. Like we're
making it up.
We're making it up.
That's right.
Wait, honestly, I just want to reiterate the $250 thing, because I feel like sometimes you get so overwhelmed. There's so many great causes. There's I feel helpless sometimes. Like, the world needs to change in so many ways.
Yeah.
But look, you can literally change someone's life with $250, which for me just means like cutting out my Starbucks every day for a few months. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to wrap my head around that.
That's right.
Like,
and it's fun to get your friends involved too. So we've had high school students who pick up recycling and then turn that in and then use that money to create a smile. So you can do anything, like literally anything.
One of my good girlfriends, she was getting married, and her fiance, they were like, we have enough stuff. Maybe we could have nicer stuff, but like we're good. So instead of registering for their wedding, they registered Smile Train.
That's right.
So their guests could donate to the event. So shout out to Kira Moss for having the biggest heart in the world.
Thank you.
And on her wedding day, instead of receiving gifts, she just wanted to support a great cause.
That's right.
And then her hubby chose a charity for dogs because that was what was close to his heart. So it was just like cute. I don't know. I thought that was a good idea.
And people donate their birthdays too. So instead of giving me a birthday gift, thank you.
Greg, we love you. And hey, we're gonna hold you to that Smile
That's
Train
right. For skating
competition.
Thank you. So yeah, instead of donating birthday or getting birthdays for your own birthday, you can donate whatever gifts you would have received to creating a smile. Yeah, with your friends.
And we're not. No pressure, whatever. Like, I still like receiving gifts, but you can find unique ways.
That's
to
right.
give back.
Oh, absolutely, and that's why this platform, Direct Endorsements, which I love working with them. The team's great. Brandon, you're out, who's one of the founders. I mean, it's amazing because it's instant, right? And it's live and we're getting people who have these following and very influential to people that are surrounding them.
Yeah.
And with a push of a button with technology and platforms these days, it's amazing that you can just literally click, swipe up, and all of a sudden, you can donate and get so much, feedback and so much, positive donations in a matter of 1 hour. I mean, we did a show with Jared Watts from the Dirty Heads, and within literally 30 minutes, we had $10,000 donated.
Oh my goodness.
And it's a charity that F cancer, which I could say the whole thing, but I'll blur it a little bit. FC Foundation, but no, it's a F cancer, and it was great. I mean, to see the shirts being sold and to see how fast and people reacted and really cared about making a difference really meant a lot to me, and that's why I love being part of Direct Endorsement. I love selling these amazing shirts and wearing them, right? And in the back of the shirt, by the way, I don't know if you've seen the back of it.
Yeah.
But it's got everything on there. But I mean it's just so cool. I mean with where we've come, with technology and having that ability, you can make a difference like that.
That's right. Yeah.
And every little bit counts. So if you can't afford a shirt today, $5 helps. Like think about if enough people got together to give that $5, you can get to $250 pretty quick. I'm not good at math.
We're gonna have a lot of smiles.
So do what you can. I know everyone's in a different spot. Buy 10 shirts if you can. Buy no shirts and donate $5. Whatever you got.
Yeah, $5 or.
That's right.
I agree with you. It all does. Yeah. And so, like, after someone donates, let's say, this is another question.
Yeah.
So, and we're live on directendorsements.com, so it's a live Q&A. So come on, everybody, let's get on here. Let's start asking questions. You know, once you donate, do you receive anything like the child that you sponsored, or what is it that?
So yeah, you do receive a before and after photo
Oh,
of a
wow.
child,
That
yes,
is amazing.
who received the surgery around the same time that you donated. So you can see like, oh my gosh, it's a child
This
in
is what I
India.
did.
Yeah, this is like something that I helped to create and totally transform someone's life.
yeah.
So that and 84 cents of every dollar goes directly to the children. So we try to spend as little as possible on overhead and marketing and all those things. So it really makes a difference to spreading more smiles, getting more children the life that they need so that they can have a full life.
And part of the reason you're able to do the 84 cents of every dollar is because, again, you're teaching local doctors.
That's right.
So the money can go so much further because they're able to get the tools and teach local doctors, and that can change so many more lives than if you were just like sending a doctor down to do a few surgeries instead of a doctor that can do, I don't know, but hundreds of surgeries in the life of their career.
It's true. And then I think about like the cultural competency piece of like a local doctor treating a local patient and what that means. They can speak the language, they know how to relate to the person. So it's it's a more seamless process and a much more honest process too.
Yeah.
So we have Troy. By the way.
Hi Troy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So Troy says, Olivia, what was one thing that surprised you about visiting Haiti? And hi, it's Troy.
Hi, Troy.
Hi, Troy.
That's so funny.
Reinhardt, yeah.
What was one thing? Honestly, I didn't realize how beautiful of a country Haiti was before I went there. I feel like I had mostly seen photos of the poverty, which we did see that, and like we definitely went to some pretty hard neighborhoods of families that have been benefited by the surgery, but still are up against a lot of challenges in life. But we're so grateful. They were so grateful. It was like really beautiful. But Haiti is a beautiful country. There's beautiful beaches. We stayed in this hotel in like the mountains. It was just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like we were overlooking these jungles and eating great food, and it was a beautiful country.
Right.
Kind of surprised.
So how long did you stay there for?
It was a quick trip. We were just there for a few days. It was everyone there was there, or everyone in our group was part of Smile Train, and we got to meet the doctors, see a local hospital, and then meet families that had benefited from their surgeries. Yeah,
That's amazing.
It was really cool.
So we have another one. Besides basically just the surgeries that you do, is there any other services that Smile Train provides?
Yeah, so we have a comprehensive cleft care program that helps children with anything from if the child is malnutrition, we'll make sure that we kind of fatten him up a little bit so that he can receive the surgery safely. And then to the end of the surgery, making sure they receive speech therapy, orthodontics care, things like that, to really like loop in the full story so that they can really lead a productive life. Yeah, so it's not just the surgery, we're helping them before and after.
And I feel like people should really head to smiletrain.org just to see the before and after, because it is unreal
and
what
for the
they
price.
can accomplish. I know.
Yeah.
It's
incredible.
Totally transformative.
Right.
I would have never realized some of the things that they can do in as little as 45 minutes. And we saw that firsthand. It was like, this just doesn't even seem possible. This surgery on literally an infant.
That's right.
And it changes their whole life to where they can properly be nourished.
That's right.
Yeah,
we also have a virtual surgery simulator, which anyone can access if you're interested in the medical field. And you can actually see the doctor's markings. You can like look at how they take different parts to correct a cleft surgery or a cleft lip or cleft palate. So if that sort of thing interests you, go ahead and look on our website. It's right there for you. And that's what the doctors use in the local communities.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And then we have guest 635. So I guess you don't have to have an account. So you can just click the guest button and you'll be on guest maybe 632.
Like 635. What is
guest 635 says, do you believe a lot of people will feel impacted right now with this cause? And how many people will actually act on their sympathy? And do you think that you will sell a lot of shirts? P.S. I really love Olivia.
Oh, little love.
Guest 635.
635.
Yeah, I think that it's all about, like you said earlier, it's the ripple effect. Honestly, I mean, we could sell 1,000 shirts today. We could just spread awareness to 1,000 people, and either one is good because it's like, you just, whatever you can do, wherever you're at, This is planting a seed. Hopefully you're learning a little bit more about what Smile Train can do to help change people's lives. And if this cause is connecting with you or not, hopefully you find a cause that's meaningful and you find a way that you can give back in a meaningful way, because it's just, for me, I think like all of us, giving back is so important in life, and it's just, I feel like the more blessings you give away, the more blessings that come to you. So just like keep blessing others in whatever way you can, whether that's financially or verbally by spreading the word, whatever you can do wherever you're at.
And you know, it's very important in my mind to really pick the proper charities, right? I think, you know, a lot of people, you know, they give a lot, and there are people who, you know, donate and tons of money, but they don't pick the, you know, they need to really do research, because there, as you know, there are charities out there. Like you said, a very you know, strong point that stood out was, I believe you said you give almost 86%,
84% of every dollar,
84% of every single dollar that is, you know, donated to the actual helping kit. I mean, I've looked online, I've seen things that, like, stories where it shows, you know, these giant charities where, like, the CEO of the charity is making like $1 million a year, and it blows my mind, because, you know, this is not about, you know, like, putting money in other people's pockets. This is about really helping. So if you are donating and you have a passion, you know, whether it's, you know, Smile Train, or whether it's, you know, I work with a charity, Elephant Cooperation. It just makes sure that wherever you're donating is going to the right people, because that's so important. You know, I think that's extremely important to really make sure that it's done proper, right?
That's right. And through things like this, we've managed to help over 1 million children. So, like you said, if we're building awareness, if we're selling 1 million shirts, either way, we are spreading smiles one way or another, right? I feel smiley just sitting here with you guys.
And if you end up being one of the people that buys a shirt, just you wearing this shirt might get people asking you questions or spreading the word even further.
I mean, you can have a ripple effect just wearing this T-shirt.
That's right.
Spread
you know?
That's right.
And that's really important. I mean, you know, it's amazing. And so we have, you know, Ashley wants to know, if you were talking to young fans, what would be the message to them? Does it have to be young, old? I mean, what age are we talking about, Ashley?
No, I think honestly, from a young age, I had really good role models in giving back. My dad has been a volunteer with the Alzheimer's Association for over 20 years, and it was, when I was young, I thought the Alzheimer's Association was his job, like he was getting paid for it. And it wasn't until later that I realized that he just was choosing to put that much of his energy into helping a cause that moved his heart. And so that's my encouragement to you, wherever you're at in life. If you can find a cause that moves you, or maybe a couple. Smile Train isn't the only cause that I work with, but it's definitely one that moves me. Find a cause that really, like, pulls at your heartstrings, and give back to it, and it's gonna enrich your life in so many ways, and maybe you'll end up making a career out of it, like IKEA, which is like such a blessing as well. But yeah, just definitely have that consciousness in mind of giving back, and I promise you it'll take you far.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's one of those things that at a young age, it's even amazing to see, you know, people at this young age wanting to give back. And I think a lot of it has to do with these type of platforms, because, you know, at the end of the day, we're able to hit a demographic that we used to not be able to hit. So it's super amazing that we're able to give back to these young, you know, young people and start influencing them. One of the charities I work with, the Elephant Cooperation, is actually, it's in talking about youth and talking about, you know, at a young age, you know, they actually have to go in to, you know, Africa and these places, and they build schools and they teach because they don't know any better not to poach, you know, these elephants, because they need to make money, and they're raised in a world where they just don't know that, hey, look at these elephants. If you keep poaching these, you know, elephants, they're not going to be around for my kids. They're not going to be around for, you know, they're going to be gone, and it's serious. And so what this group does is they actually go to Africa and train and help them make money other ways at a very young age, and train them and teach them in schools that help for the future. So they know what's wrong, what's right, and it's made a huge difference. I mean, the areas that they've taken over to help and learn and teach and provide knowledge. There was I believe a 96% percent where the elephants were no longer poached, which is incredible.
Yeah.
You know, all from teaching at a young age.
Smile Train has a similar piece about just spreading information. Like there, in a lot of countries and cultures, there's stigma around cleft lip and cleft palate that that it could be the parents' fault, which it's not. That it could be that their mom did something wrong. Yeah, that it could be that they were cursed or had, you know, ancestrally receiving some punishment. But so Smile Train can come in, and through the work that they're doing in that community and through the local doctors, that stigma can be broken. And breaking stigma is such an important thing, because with people thinking that a child is cursed or that it's the parent's fault, then that's going to just encourage hiding a child away from the world.
That's
when every child needs the opportunity to go out and learn and be social. And
it's true. It's like it's furthering the shame. And so like, for instance, our very first patient, Wang Li, back in 1999 in China, she was, you know, a vibrant young lady, and then as she grew up and started going into school, she realized that she was a little bit different, and that, you know, the kids would look at her and make names and all that. And so she ended up just staying home and not going to school at all. So she didn't get an education until her local trash collector heard about a new organization that was spreading smiles, told her father. They went out and became our first smile surgery. Wow. And now, listen to this. So now she's grown up. She's gone to school. She's found love.
Ooh.
Every
little girl's dream, finding love.
Train follow-up.
I know. And she has a son now. She had a son 5 years ago, and his name in English means smile.
Oh,
isn't that sweet?
Yes. What a story.
I know.
Oh, I love it. I like how you actually follow the stories, right? It's like, okay, not only did you help them, but look at 10, 20 years from now, we still know how amazing they're doing.
Absolutely.
Right? And that was cool. Like when I went to Haiti, we were meeting families that had the surgery a year ago, a couple years ago, months ago. Like we were meeting families that wanted to sort of meet us and thank the wonderful people with Smile Train for helping their family.
That's right.
Yeah, there is a great follow-up system, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
So by the way, everything we're reading is directendorsements.com or Facebook or, Olivia's Live. So we do have another question. Nima would like to know if you ever think you would be involved with Miss USA again, and what did you want to be when you were younger? Also, what advice would you give women in this age of social media?
Wow. Lots of good questions.
Yeah.
So maybe we can hit the first one.
Yes.
And then we'll go to the second and third.
I have been hosting backstage at Miss USA since I passed my crown, and at Miss Universe. So I've been super, super lucky to stay on with Chi Hair Care. I'm backstage. I do Facebook Live. I give y'all the dirt, and I get the first scoop with Miss USA and Miss Universe. So I hope to keep doing that. One day I would like to host the actual show.
Ooh.
There you go. You got this.
Put it out to the universe.
But
you're getting interviewed and you're doing good. So I can only imagine what you're going to be when you're hosting it next.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to that organization. It sort of was a huge step in my career, and so I'll always be grateful and would love to keep being part of it in ways that I can. And then my ultimate dream as a child and now is to be the lead on a show. I would love to just go to work every day. I love acting. I love pouring my heart out. I love moving people in whatever way they need to be moved, whether it's to laughter, to tears. But yeah, I love acting, so that's the other goal. And I can do both, you guys. Miss USA is just once a year, so
there you go.
I'm welcome to host, and I'll be acting full time as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't discriminate, universe.
Depends on what kind of show. It's got a reality show. I don't know, but I think the acting show, you'd be perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Also, what advice would you give women in this age for social media?
Ooh, in college, in my sorority, and this was y'all before Instagram and a lot of things existed, but I was the social media police. We had a way better title for it than that, but that's what the girls started calling me. And I would literally track all my sorority sisters and tell them to delete photos if they were doing things that were inappropriate, which made me hyper aware of social media. And I don't want everyone to feel like they have to be policed. But it's nice to have that in the back of your mind. Like, would grandma be proud of this? And
Very true.
it's okay if she's not always, but just have that awareness, because things, I mean, we see over and over again, things come, what goes around comes around. So like, put some good out, spread good stuff, spread smiles, and try to stay away from spreading the other stuff.
Don't get stuck in that life.
Don't get stuck.
We all know who you are out there on social media. We're not going there.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, but my advice to y'all would be, to keep it clean if you can.
Yeah. I was in a sorority.
So we are seeing some good buying,
to
by the way. So it's Natasu986. Thanks for supporting proudly and getting some T-shirts. We appreciate it. DirectEndorsements.com. Don't forget, get your T-shirts and your amazing, one of a kind,
limited edition autograph cards.
Yeah, I mean, that should be framed right there. You better go on right now and get it. I don't know, where these cameras are, but it's two-sided. Wait, I haven't seen that side. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
oh,
all the sides.
98.
They're going
98. They're going quick.
It needs 2 frames now.
No, just put it right back. But I like that side too. That's a great side.
Yeah, it's fun.
Does it have your?
It's very smiley. It's the Miss Universe organization.
Oh, I thought that was your
Not
number.
my personal.
You're giving your number out to everybody?
That would be unreal.
There you go. Now everybody's buying it.
It has my number on the back.
No, it does have a number, but it's not yours. Or is it? You have to buy to find out. It comes with the shirt, so make sure you keep getting these shirts.
You'll see.
Okay, so we do have another question, and we are getting to it because it's just basically live going on.
Ask what age you started getting into that industry.
What was it? Okay, so yes, so
I don't know how to spell his name.
what? Yeah, okay, so we are live. So basically we're getting it read off of the website. I have it on my phone, which is great because I can read it, but sometimes I gotta really look because it's kind of tiny. So what was the age that you knew? You just said hey, I wanted to be Miss USA, or did you just jump into it?
I was like one of those people. I changed my college major, I think 5 times. I had no idea what I wanted to be in life, or actually, low key, I knew exactly what I wanted to be, and I was way too scared to pursue it.
Yeah.
So I kept like hopping around. But when I was graduating, I got picked as like an extra in a movie in Boston, and was like, this is so much fun. I want to act. I've always wanted to act. Let's do it. Moved to LA, was like, I'm gonna act, and LA was like, no, you're not. We have a lot of people here trying to do that. So it was just through trial and error that I found that pageants could be a good opportunity to learn new skills, meet great people, and put yourself out there on a larger platform. And these days, like, you can enter a pageant if that pulls at your heartstrings. Definitely do it. But there's so many ways to put yourself out there. Like, you can start a YouTube channel. You can start.
Oh yeah.
You can put yourself out there in so many ways. So like, try to get clear on what the bigger picture is, like what you really want to do with your life, which I'm still figuring out. Like, not saying you have to figure it out, but yeah, pageants was my way in.
So pop quiz, can you name the 5 majors?
The 5 majors.
Your 5 majors?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I was psychology, journalism.
Okay.
Broadcast journalism, actually separate majors, who knew? Health science is what I got my degree in.
Health science.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, I'm using it really well.
Yeah.
One more.
I started, you can start with a broad major of communication, and then you have to specialize. So I started there and like specialized in journalism.
Okay.
And anyway.
Good job.
Went around.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
It wasn't.
I mean, to me, that's pretty impressive.
I graduated with like, I think like 30 extra credit that I didn't, like I basically graduated with like a full other semester, like a couple extra semesters.
That's knowledge that you're using today,
Totally.
right?
Well, I mean, just being in conversation.
I remember
right?
everything I learned in microeconomics.
Yeah, microeconomics. That was my favorite.
That was my favorite.
Okay, so we have another guest question. This is kind of getting personal, guys. I don't know. These questions want to know.
So, a lot of faces. I just got a lot. There's a lot of people in the room, and I feel like I just got.
Yeah, I don't think if you know, but there's a lot of behind the scenes going on.
There are at least 16 people just staring at me right now.
Was it one of you guys?
Sure.
I don't know. I hope not. You guys.
Everyone's pretending that it was.
The funny thing is, when you log in, it could be anyone because it's like guest number, like guest whoever. So it could be anyone here. But they're looking over there. We're watching you over there. So this one is actually, what's the craziest thing that has happened in a relationship, and how did you handle it?
The craziest thing?
What kind of relationship? Just wondering. Like a boyfriend relationship, or just any relationship in general?
Let's keep it boyfriend relationship.
Okay, the host in the back, producer Brandon, you're up.
What's the craziest thing that's happened in a boyfriend relationship?
I wish I could help
That
you.
you haven't told anyone? I guess that's what they're saying? Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
What? I don't know.
Or how about any relationship in general? And
Have you had
how
any
did you handle that?
stalkers?
I did have a stalker.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about that. Okay.
Kind of
Yeah.
scary.
Is like catfish? You've had probably a ton of
I
catfishes,
stopped
right?
reading my DMs like 5 years ago. I just don't even.
Good idea.
Oh, I will say my current boyfriend, he DM'd me, but I didn't know because I don't read my DMs. And low key, I probably would have never, I would have X'd him out of the dating pool.
Ooh.
Had I known
Sorry,
he DM'd
boyfriend.
me. Because I'm like, oh. But when I didn't respond, he found our mutual friend, talked to my mutual friend. My mutual friend called me, was like, hey, this guy that you met with one time, kind of interested. And I was like, okay, you can give him my number.
That's
so
very
anyway,
persistent.
So persistent.
Wow.
But good idea, because had he just gone the DM route,
Gone.
it would have been a no.
Yeah, right?
Actually,
That's
just
the
never
worst.
seen it, to be honest. So that's a crazy thing.
Okay, so this is another guest, and by the way, note to self, DMs don't work from Miss USA, okay? They do not work, so.
It's just too hard to filter the good from the bad when there's some weird stuff.
And you never know, I mean, these days, someone
it's real.
Someone will walk in front of a Bentley, take a picture, and be like, just bought my new Bentley.
Right.
But who knows, right? That's just saying. Okay, there's only 16 minutes left, people, or 15 minutes left. So come on, everybody, get on there, start support. These awesome T-shirts. Look at this. Hold on, we have this in white
and
too,
black.
right? So I don't know which camera to go to because there's two. Okay, switch me to this camera. Boom. Okay, we got this camera. Now switch me to this side. Okay, we got this one. So this is black and the white one. Sign. And someone should probably ask her to do a custom signature. What are you guys doing here? Come on.
Yeah.
This is Miss USA. Someone should. Could you put hey, to Sam Winkler, you are awesome?
Yeah.
Yes. See, I'm buying 3 of these T-shirts right now.
Sold.
And I got 2 of these, so at least I'm winning. So anywho, she's signing the T-shirts, and which one do you want? You got to sign to Sam Winkler. I'm wanting her to do this right now.
You want it in? Am I going to sign you?
Yeah, you can sign me actually. Will you sign me? Right here. Just sign there.
Okay.
You might need the silver.
Yeah. Wait, silver, y'all.
See, I feel special, and everybody who's on directendorsements.com should be getting these because this is one of a kind, limited edition, and it's for a good cause. And I will personally post these pictures of before and after for Smile Train, which would be great.
I've never signed someone before.
Yes. All right, check it out.
A first.
One and only, the first.
You rock.
I rock. I was hoping to get a heart, but no, I'm just kidding. All right.
So it's harder than I thought to sign on a human.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see
Life
all the
lessons.
celebrities, right, that go
Life
by
lessons.
and they're signing all the shirts, and I'm thinking their hands might be getting tired.
Yeah.
This
You
is a
wish
real
you would
thing.
know.
I'm left-handed. Fun fact. And so I get a lot of Sharpie on the side of my hand
Oh.
because us left-handers we don't write correctly. We write we scribble over things. So yeah, I always get a lot of Sharpie and a hand cramp.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, in school I remember
So you all are
right
worth
here.
it.
Yeah, you're worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I just got personally signed, so I feel pretty special. So another question from I think it was Chris, what are your 5 favorite hobbies?
5?
5. They want
You
5.
guys, you asked the hardest questions.
I know.
Hiking.
That's 1.
Watching reality television.
That's 2. Okay, let's see if we can get through.
Yeah.
Hiking, reality. What kind of reality television shows? If it's Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I'm gonna jump off over there.
I watch The Bachelor.
Oh, okay. Wait, does that count as a hobby?
Yes. Yes, I dedicate my life to this. No, I don't.
I have a couple Bachelor friends.
I
Yoga?
acting class.
Okay, 3.
I wish I'm a yoga one.
All you got is 2. 2 more.
I'm really bad at this.
You got hiking, The Bachelor, which I don't know if I can consider that.
No,
a hobby.
yes,
Just let it flow
definitely
I'll
counts.
leave that
It's
to
just,
your,
it's just like sports. You have to know the
Please.
players. You have to know what happened last
Yes!
season.
See?
Same thing.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
It's important.
All right, so what's the
Can I
next
say
2?
traveling? Is that a
Traveling
hobby?
is a hobby.
Okay,
There you
cool.
go.
I like to travel.
And create smiles.
And I
Oh.
like to create
Boom.
smiles.
Giving back. That is a
That
hobby.
is my idea.
That's a good one.
That was really good. Thank you. We planned that beforehand.
Okay, what about you? Hobbies?
Oh,
We're gonna put it
oh
on
yeah,
to you.
yoga.
Yoga.
Yeah.
Like a hot yoga? Or
No, room temperature. I like room temperature.
I have a yoga story for you. let me tell
Really?
you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
on
man.
camera or off?
It could be on camera. It's
Okay.
pretty funny. No, basically, it was the first time I went to the hot yoga, and you know, I was like, okay, let's do this, and I brought my girlfriend. She hates hot yoga, so it was like the worst thing for her, and it breaks.
Oh.
And it breaks on to the max, the hot yoga at 107,
Oh.
and it won't go down.
Oh.
So we're all sitting in there, everybody's, and then all of a sudden, like 2 people pass out, and we're like, okay, something is wrong, and so they stopped the class in the middle of the class, and they said, I was gonna try to see if we could make it through the class, but after these 2 people passed out, I had to tell you, the system just broke, and we apologize.
I was surprised.
room temp yoga.
So room temp yoga.
Yeah, I was like, they didn't tell you to breathe through it, and like,
No, well, they
okay.
tried that
All right.
first, and then after they had a couple people hit the floor.
Yeah, that was it. My
Okay,
gosh.
so room temperature yoga.
Room temperature yoga, dance,
Dance. What kind of dance?
all types. Like I like to like
We need to hang
Bollywood,
out, yeah.
salsa, anything.
Teach me your ways.
Okay, we'll do a dance class.
Great.
Traveling as well,
Yeah.
giving
Okay.
back, making smiles,
Only one more.
and mimosa drinking.
Mimosas. There you go. We got some mimosas back there, I think.
Yours were better than mine, I'm not gonna lie.
Might I add that we can create fundraisers out of any hobby. So for instance, I like yoga, so I have a Yoga for Smiles campaign.
Yeah.
We could do a Bachelor for Smiles campaign.
Yeah.
We can
We
do all
will
these
We
literally
could
things.
do a
make
dance.
popcorn,
We could
watch
do a
The
dance
Bachelor.
for a smile. Oh, that
There
would
you
be actually
go.
really
Raise some
fun.
There
money
you
while
go.
watching The Bachelor.
Wait,
Boom.
we could do like Bachelor trivia through the years.
What?
For those of us that have been watching for
Don't tempt me with a good time.
20 years.
All right?
Right?
I'm there.
So,
You guys give me maybe some caramel popcorn.
yeah.
Right?
I make a lot of homemade popcorn.
Okay.
I have all the varieties. So.
I'm in.
Boom.
So
That was a
we're
good
gonna do that
question.
fundraiser next. The Bachelor popcorn eating
Ooh, wait,
fundraiser.
I
We got it.
like-
This can work. This can work.
And we'll live stream the whole thing at directendorsements.com.
Oh, you heard it here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
Perfect. Okay, so Morgan wants to know, what is the biggest challenge you face in life, and what did you learn from it?
Ooh.
Ooh, Morgan,
Oh my
that
gosh.
was intense.
That was like a pageant question. Guys, I'm not prepared for this today. The biggest challenge I faced in life.
What about like in the last year?
I think, like-
you got to go all the way to the
I
life,
think
right?
like the general way to say it is that I, like I said earlier, really struggled to find my path. And I really had this is just like what I would tell my younger self. Like, you don't have to have it all figured out. I am almost 30 and I definitely don't have it figured out. I'm figuring it out as I go. I just like keep following my heart. But when I was in my late teens, early 20s, I truly thought that all adults knew what they were doing, and they just don't. I'm like technically an adult now, and I'm figuring it out as I go, and that's okay. So I think just if you are struggling to find like what you're supposed to do in life or why you're here, don't stress about it, because I think most people go through that in some way or another at some point in their life. So yeah, just keep following your heart. That's what I did. It's taken me good places.
Yeah.
That's a very nice message.
That is
Yeah.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
And the fun is the journey of it all, right? I mean,
Totally.
you'll get to the
You start to
destination one day,
appreciate-
but
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you definitely start to appreciate the journey.
that's right.
I think everything at the end of the day happens for a reason, and
Sure.
you know, being that, you know, I've gone through a lot of different roller coasters in life,
Yeah.
and it's most of the time it's always better to me because I've learned, right? I mean, with age you learn, you become more wiser, and it creates the person you are today.
Yeah.
That's right.
And without learning and without understanding the things that happen in life, you just
Yeah.
wouldn't be who you are.
Right.
Right. So everything
right.
happens for a reason, and you got to
Totally.
enjoy the journey
Yeah.
That's
and give
right.
back while you're at it.
And get back.
Yeah. So we have a 4 o'clock show, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is going to be exciting.
I'll still be there.
Yes, Olivia is hosting it, so we're very happy. It's with Taylor Kniff, who will be here hopefully in the next 20 minutes.
We have faith he's gonna arrive.
He will arrive, I promise. And we have an amazing host, and we're doing another charity, which will be Make-A-Wish Foundation. So we're very excited for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And we can't wait to go live, so please stay tuned. Our hour is up. But
It went by so fast.
I know.
it did, right? I love it. But I can say it's been an amazing show. DirectEndorsements.com. Don't forget, amazing t-shirts. And I just want to let everybody know here that the fabric on these things, I'm all about fit and
That's right,
fabric.
and the
It is
feel.
soft and
It
feels
is
amazing.
soft. They hang
So-
nicely.
So if you think this is like one of those cheap shirts, it is
It's
not.
not.
It's super high quality and nothing but the best
I back that up.
for Smile Train and Olivia and Direct Endorsements. So thank you
That's
so
right.
much for
Yeah.
tuning in.
Spread
We
some smiles,
appreciate
y'all.
it.
That's right.
Yes, and thank you both so much
Thank
for being
you.
here.
Thank you.
We
Thank you,
enjoy
great
it.
work.
And coming to Dana Point from,
Yeah.
from LA, which is beautiful. We love Dana Point. Nice ocean views, no traffic.
Very
All right,
different.
well, thanks so
Thanks,
much. And don't
guys.
forget, tune in at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. DirectEndorsements.com. DirectEndorsements.com. Can you pop it up right there?